So now start with lungs, right? तो हम ट्रैकिया पढ़े थे, है ना? And we talk about the bifurcation of trachea, and then primary bronchi, it enters through hilus into the lung, and then there is division, subsequent division of the bronchi, right? So there are two lungs or a pair of lung, they are accommodated in respective pleural sac, right? So left lung is situated in left pleural sac and right lung is situated in right pleural sac. ठीक है? So and both the lung they are separated by mediastinum. Mediastinum last class में हमने discuss किया था. What is mediastinum? It is just a partitioning membrane of pleura, right? So in the mediastinum we have talked about last time cranial mediastinum, middle mediastinum, caudal mediastinum, because the whole space is divided into three parts: cranial, middle and caudal compartment. So cranial mediastinum, I told you the structures present in cranial mediastinum, then structure present in the middle mediastinum, and then after caudal mediastinum. ठीक है? So you must be clear about it that the mediastinum present rest of the structures which are present in thoracic cavity except lung. And I told you in the last class that right pleural sac along with right lung also present caudal vena cava and right phrenic nerve, right? So however the left pleural sac only present the left lung, and the rest of the structure, whatever the structure present in thoracic cavity, they are present in the mediastinum. Now each lung is innervated by the corresponding, each lung innervates the corresponding pleural cavity. So if we see that how we come to know that lungs are when there is birth of calf, and if any region the calf has died, then how we come to know that lungs was functional, whether the calf has respiration or not. So if we put the lung over the water, then if the lungs float, that means the calf has died after having respiration, means after having breathing. And if the lung sinks, then it means there was no respiration before death in case of calf. So the lung has the alveoli, and the alveoli, they are the air spaces where the air filled when the calf start respiration after birth, right? So if we see in fresh condition, the lungs will appear pink in color, ठीक है? And if we demarcate the anatomy of each lung, so the lung can be described as comprised of apex, ठीक है ना? Apex, base, three borders and two surfaces. Each lung means right lung and left lung. Each lung is comprised of an apex, a base, three borders and two surfaces. So one by one we will discuss. The apex of each lung is placed within cupula pleura. Cupula pleura, last time I told you, cupula pleura क्या है? Anyone? कोई भी बताए? Cupula pleura.
मैम सर्वाइकल प्लूरा.
हाँ, कुछ हद तक सही है. Cupula pleura. Cervical pleura भी ये बोल सकते हैं, because the cupula pleura extending beyond the first rib, ठीक है ना? On in case of dog on both the side, और बताया था मैंने आप लोग को, है ना? In case of ox in the right side, cupula pleura extending beyond the first rib cranially, ठीक है? So cupula pleura actually it is a pouch-like structure formed due to reflection of pleura, ठीक है ना? So that pouch, cranial pouch, that is called cupula pleura. So the apex of the lung lies within the cupula pleura. The apex of left lung is more or less pointed, and the apex of right lung is larger, rounded and occupies the space in front of heart. अभी मैं आपको दिखाती हूँ राइट लंग एंड लेफ्ट लंग इनका जो है दोनों का फॉर्मेशन, ठीक है? सो एक मिनट पहले हम देख लेते हैं लंग का स्ट्रक्चर, फिर इसके बाद हम वन बाय वन डिस्कस करते हैं, ठीक है? ये तो एक डायग्राम हो गया, इमेजिनरी डायग्राम. एक हम इसमें थोड़ा सा कोशिश करिए, क्या है एक्चुअली कोई भी चीज लाइव पढ़ने में अलग मजा आता है। अब यहाँ पर मैं एक फोटो दिखा के आपको थोड़ा सा मैं समझाने की कोशिश कर रही हूँ। इधर ये जार में रखा हुआ है, लंग का स्पेसिमेन है। ये देखो, दिस वन इज द लेफ्ट लंग एंड दिस वन इज द राइट लंग, ठीक है ना। राइट लंग इज लार्जर देन द लेफ्ट लंग. Here we see that this wide part and bulky part is diaphragmatic lobe of the left lung. ठीक है, this one is towards cranial, this one is towards caudal. Here this part is, कर्सर दिख रहा है कि नहीं दिख रहा है?
दिख रहा है मैम,
दिख रहा है ना। हाँ, this one is the apical lobe of left lung. This one is the left lung. So this one is the apical lobe. Here this one is the cardiac lobe, and this is what whole is the diaphragmatic lobe. However, in case of right lung, it is quite larger. This one is the diaphragmatic lobe, and here is actually this become overlapped by each other. क्योंकि एक एक अगर हम बाहर निकालेंगे तो सेपरेट करके एक एक देख पाएंगे। यहाँ क्या हो गया, ओवरलैपिंग हो गया। अब इसको हम देखने की कोशिश करेंगे इस डायग्राम से। इसमें वो डायग्राम नहीं है। यहां पर भी अगर हम देखेंगे इस बाय दिस डायग्राम, सो हियर वी सी दैट ये दिस डायग्राम इज रिप्रेजेंटिंग द राइट लंग, दिस इज रिप्रेजेंटिंग राइट लंग। थोड़ा सा इमेजिन करने की कोशिश करना है अभी सारी चीजों को, ठीक है। अभी मैंने बताया आपको द लंग कंप्राइज ऑफ एन एपेक्स, अ बेस, surfaces are two surfaces. Which one? This one is the medial surface, and the surface which is towards rib, that is called costal surface or lateral surface, right? So the surface towards rib is called costal surface or lateral surface. The surface towards mediastinum, it is called medial surface. So here we are seeing the medial surface. ये medial surface का हम देख पा रहे हैं, ठीक है ना। So this one is the right lung. You see over here, here देखो आप, ये देखिए, there are the openings of different structure over here. These are the opening, ठीक है। So here we see that this one is the opening. This one is the opening of bronchi over here. अच्छा, अब याद करिए last class when we discussed the trachea, then we talk about the apical bronchus. At that time we talked about the apical bronchus. कुछ याद आ रहा है apical bronchus के बारे में?
Yes, ma'am.
कुछ याद आ रहा है? In case of ox and in case of pig, I told you that there is extra bronchus emerged from the trachea before its bifurcation, and that apical bronchus ventilate the apical lobe of right lung. कुछ याद आ रहा है?
यस मैम,
है ना। आप याद रिकॉल करिएगा that at the level of third intercostal space I told you there was emergence of apical bronchus from trachea, and that apical bronchus ventilate the apical lobe of right lung. Apical lobe of right lung. So this one here is the apical lobe of right lung. Apical lobe of right lung again divided into two parts, anterior and posterior part. Here you see the opening of apical bronchus over here. This is the apical bronchus over here. So this is the cranial, this apical lobe of right lung. देखो, पहले समझने की जरूरत है what are the lobes of the right lung. So in case of the right lung there are 4 lobes, and the lobes are apical lobe, cardiac lobe, intermediate lobe or accessory. Intermediate is also known as accessory lobe, and fourth one is diaphragmatic lobe. So there are 4 lobes in the right lung, that is apical lobe, cardiac lobe, intermediate or accessory lobe, and fourth one is diaphragmatic. The apical lobe further subdivided into 2 parts, that is anterior part and posterior part. ठीक है ना। apical lobe फिर से डिवाइड हो गया किसमें, 2 पार्ट्स में। two part, anterior part of the apical lobe and posterior part of the apical lobe, right? So this is the anterior part of the apical. You are seeing the ventral surface बोल सकते हो आप, mediastinal surface बोल सकते हो या medial surface बोल सकते हो. You are seeing this view of the lung. So here is the, this one is the anterior part of the apical lobe. This is the posterior part of the apical lobe. Here is the cardiac lobe. ये जो आपको triangular ये fifth 5 नंबर से डिमार्केट किया हुआ है, this one immediate और accessory lobe, and this one is the diaphragmatic lobe over here. ठीक है, समझ में आ रहा है? समझ में आ रहा है कि नहीं आ रहा है? रिपीट करते हैं. देखो, here you see that apical lobe, then cardiac lobe, then diaphragmatic and accessory, 4 lobes are there, है ना? Here you see this one, ये पूरा स्ट्रक्चर here, ये पूरा आप जो देख रहे हैं, this is apical lobe. ठीक है, this is apical lobe. 1 number is the cranial part of apical lobe. Number 2, here is the number 2. This is the caudal part of apical lobe, because apical lobe is again subdivided into 2 parts in case of right lung. ठीक है, apical lobe is quite larger in right lung. Apical lobe is divided in further into 2 parts, that is anterior and posterior part. ठीक है, तो ये सब चीजें आपको समझनी है. So this is the apical lobe. This is the cardiac lobe of the right lung. Then this one is the intermediate or accessory lobe, and here this portion is of diaphragmatic lobe. ठीक है, so here you see in the medial surface there are 2 impression. एक ये deep impression ऊपर दिख रहा है, फिर एक impression आपको नीचे से दिख रहा है. There are 2 impression.
Yes, ma'am.
दिख रहा है ना impression, upper one and lower one. ठीक है, अब ये impression अभी मैं आपको explain करती हूँ. ठीक है, the surface which we were seeing over in their diagram, that surface was medial surface, and the medial surface consists of dorsal or vertebral part and ventral or mediastinal part, right? medial surface को फिर से 2 पार्ट में डिवाइड किया गया है, एक तो ऊपर डॉर्सल और वर्टिब्रल पार्ट एंड वेंट्रल और मीडियस्टाइनल पार्ट. ठीक है, सो हियर वी सी दैट द मीडियल सरफेस हियर, this one is the dorsal or vertebral part and here it is the mediastinal part. अब अगर हम इंप्रेशन की बात करें कि what are the impression present over here, so एक तो यहाँ पे कौन कौन से स्ट्रक्चर होते हैं. देखो, at the level of fifth intercostal space there is bifurcation of trachea, means trachea is coming from cranially to the caudally. Then esophagus is also over here, esophagus भी यहाँ पर है. फिर the heart is present over here, so that is why there is passage of aorta also and esophagus also. ठीक है ना, aorta और esophagus भी यहीं पर मिलेगा आपको. तो अगर हम देखें, if we see over here, then there is impression for the trachea in the anterior half cranially. There are impression of trachea, there is impression of esophagus. ठीक है ना, impression of esophagus, impression of trachea. Then after bifurcation of trachea there will be impression for aorta. Here is the impression of aorta and impression for esophagus. ठीक है ना. So and here in the dorsally there is presence of impression of vertebral body. ठीक है, one is the medial surface divided into dorsal vertebral part and lower mediastinal part. So here actually ये impression क्यों बन रहे हैं भाई, whether the trachea, the esophagus, the aorta, they all are present in the mediastinal space. लेकिन बहुत दूर दूर नहीं है ये चीजें, they are very close to each other. They are very close to each other and lung is the soft structure, that is why there is making impression over the surface of the lung. ठीक है ना. So there are impression of trachea and esophagus in the anterior part, and after bifurcation of trachea there is impression of aorta and esophagus. ठीक है ना, ventrally there is impression of esophagus, dorsally there is impression of aorta over here. ठीक है, so हम यहाँ देख रहे थे. ठीक है ना, एपेक्स बेस के बाद हम सरफेसेस पे थे. तो सरफेसेस Medial surface consists of dorsal or vertebral part and ventral or mediastinal part. So we talk about what are the impressions present in the mediastinal surface. If we talk about the lateral surface, so lateral surface is convex, smooth and related to the inner aspect of thoracic wall and presents impression of ribs and costal cartilages. ठीक है? So when we separate out the lungs from the thoracic cavity, then we see that there are impression of ribs over the lateral surface of lung, right? So when the lung is present inside the cavity, then we can see that there is impression of ribs also if we see in the lateral or costal surface. ठीक है? अब इसके बाद हम बात करते हैं बॉर्डर्स की बात करेंगे. ठीक है ना? डॉर्सल बॉर्डर इज थिक राउंडेड रिलेटेड टू प्रॉक्सिमल एंड ऑफ रिब्स एंड सिंपैथेटिक ट्रंक. तो डॉर्सल बॉर्डर किसको बोलेंगे हम? लंग्स का. दिस वन विल बी द डॉर्सल बॉर्डर एंड this one is the ventral border. This one is the ventral border which is irregular. This one is the ventral border. And here if we talk about the borders, so we can see, देखो लंग को डिस्क्राइब करने के दो तरीके हैं. Either you describe the lung like apex, base, surfaces and border. ठीक है? या फिर the base can be considered as one of the surface. कैसे? ये देखिए, ये जो डायग्राम है, this area is representing the base of the lung. ये जो एरिया है, this area is representing base of the lung. समझ में आ रहा है? So this may be considered as diaphragmatic surface. जैसे अभी मैंने आपको दो surfaces की चर्चा की. कौन सी surface? Lateral surface and medial surface. मैंने diaphragmatic surface की चर्चा नहीं की. तो lung, we can describe the lung by two ways. We can describe lung like it comprised of an apex, a base and apex and two surfaces and borders. ठीक है? Or other way we can describe the lung is comprised of three surfaces. Three surfaces what? Lateral surface, medial surface and base की जगह हम क्या बोलेंगे? Diaphragmatic surface बोलेंगे इसको. ठीक है ना? So दो तरीके हैं lung को describe. So, if we talk about it like a base, then this base is deeply concave. ठीक है ना? Base is concave and the right side, the right lung is more concave than the left lung, because here on the right side opposite to diaphragm means in abdominal cavity the liver is present. ठीक है ना? भाई lung and the thoracic cavity and abdominal cavity is separated by the diaphragm, and the diaphragm is a dome-shaped structure. Dome-shaped structure, na? And here, why this concavity is present in the base? This is because in the right side liver is present. So concavity in the base of right lung is more as compared to left lung. So this is base is concave and bounded by the basal border. इसको क्या बोला है? Basal border बोला है. This whole around to the base is the basal border. This irregular one is the ventral border, and this one is the dorsal border. So we can say three borders also: dorsal border, ventral border and basal border. ठीक है? We see that there is presence of a notch. ये 8 number में एक arrow बना हुआ है. So what is the notch basically? Notch is a space through that the heart is in direct contact with the thoracic wall. Right? So the cardiac notch is present between the apical and cardiac lobe. Here is the presence of cardiac notch. And cardiac notch, it is a space in between the lung. By that, the heart is in direct contact with the thoracic wall. Direct contact matlab the heart, that portion of the heart is exposed and the rest of the portion of the heart is covered by lung. तो जब हमने हार्ट पढ़ा था तब भी ये डिस्कस किया था कार्डियक नॉच. एनीबॉडी बताओ भाई, कार्डियक नॉच इज एक्सटेंसिव इन विच साइड? लेफ्ट साइड और राइट साइड? कार्डियक नॉच इज एक्सटेंसिव इन विच साइड ऑफ लंग? राइट लंग साइड और लेफ्ट लंग साइड?
मैम राइट मैम.
बोलो.
लेफ्ट में।
हाँ विकास बोलो, क्या बोल रहे हो? हाँ बताओ। Which side the
Left
cardiac
side.
notch is extensive?
मैम लेफ्ट साइड।
Left side, yes, good. Left side the cardiac notch is extensive. Now you see here, what is cardiac notch? Cardiac notch is a gap. It is a space between the apical lobe and cardiac lobe. Through that gap, the heart is in contact with the thoracic wall. So this notch is representing the cardiac notch. And you see the deep cavity type here. You see, ये cavity जैसा बन रहा है ना? This is called cardiac impression. Cardiac impression. Impression, ये deep cavity type बन गया ना यहाँ पर. So this is called cardiac impression. Cardiac impression is deeper and larger in the right lung. देखो दो चीजें contrary है. आपको याद रखना है, cardiac notch is extensive in the left lung. However, the cardiac impression is deeper and extensive in the right lung. So, impression बड़ा किस में है? Right side में. और notch बड़ा किस में है? Left side में. You have to remember this. ठीक है? So here you see this is the right lung. So this one is the notch, cardiac notch between this apical lobe and cardiac lobe. So ये जो आपको impression या cavity type structure दिख रहा है, this is the cardiac impression over here. ठीक है? Now difference between the left lung and right lung. Difference क्या है? Difference अभी आपने चर्चा किया. The left lung comprised of 3 lobes. What are the 3 lobes? Apical lobe, cardiac lobe and diaphragmatic lobe. ठीक है? Left lung is comprised of 3 lobes. Left lung is smaller, right lung is larger. Right lung base is more concave. बताया था अभी. Why it is more concave? Because in that side, in the abdominal cavity, here is presence of liver. So the base is more concave in the right lung. Then apical lobe of right lung is larger and further subdivided into 2 parts, that is anterior and posterior part. If we see in the left lung, apical lobe is smaller. ठीक है? फिर cardiac impression is deep in right lung. Here in left lung, cardiac notch is wide. Right lung, apical bronchus ventilate the apical lobe of right lung. No apical bronchus in the left side. Intermediate lobe, जिसको accessory lobe भी बोलेंगे, intermediate lobe is present in the right lung. Here no intermediate lobe is present in the left lung. So now I think you get this point, that what is the difference between the right lung and left lung? Any confusion? Here we see the difference between regarding the lobes of different species. Ox में हमने क्या बोला? 4 lobes in the right lung, 3 lobes in left lung. अच्छा एक चीज और है, आपने जब ये चर्चा किया था, जब प्लूरल सैक का चर्चा किया था, the right pleural sac has caudal vena cava and right phrenic nerve. So here we can describe that the right lung has impression of vena cava also, caudal vena cava. Caudal vena cava run in between the intermediate and diaphragmatic lobe. Caudal vena cava is running along with the right lung between the diaphragmatic and intermediate lobe. ठीक है? तो ये याद रखना है, क्योंकि बार बार मैं एक चीज रिमाइंड करा रही हूं. In the right side there is passage of caudal vena cava. So if we see the difference in number of lobes, so in case of horse, the right lung has 3 lobes, the left lung has 2 lobes. ठीक है? In case of dog, the right lung has 4 lobes and left lung has 2 lobes. ठीक? And in case of pig, right lung has 3 lobes and left lung has 2 lobes. तो ये याद रखना है आपको. ठीक है? Number of lobes in each species. ठीक है? Number of lobe in each species. 2 lobe में cranial caudal lobe भी बोलने लगते हैं. ठीक है? या apical and diaphragmatic भी बोल सकते हैं. या cranial lobe and caudal lobe भी बोल देते हैं in case of 2 lobe condition in left lung. ठीक है ना? सो यूजुअली आप देखो ये कॉमन कंडीशन देखिए, लेफ्ट लंग में सभी में 2 lobes हैं एक्सेप्ट इन केस ऑफ ऑक्स, अदरवाइज इन ऑल स्पीसीज लेफ्ट लंग हैज 2 lobes.
Yes, ma'am.
अच्छा, we discuss about that the lung of horse and lung of dog, differentiating point, right? So apical bronchus not present in horse and dog, present only in pig and in case of ox. In case of horse, the lobes, देखो अभी थोड़ी देर पहले बताया मैंने, left lung सभी in all species there are 2 lobes, only here are 3 lobes in case of ox, rest all has 2 lobes. ठीक है. Now in case of dog the fissures are deep and the right lung is comprised of 4 lobes, and rest in horse and pig there are 3 lobes, right? तो ये आपको याद रखना है. Name of 2 lobes, apical and diaphragmatic. Cardiac lobe separately not defined over here. The 2 lobes they are named as apical and diaphragmatic lobe in case of left lung. ठीक है. अब इसके बाद तो फाउल, तो आप लोगों ने एयर सैक सुना है, एयर सैक का नाम,
Yes, ma'am.
एयर सैक का नाम सुना है. हाउ मेनी
Yes,
एयर
ma'am.
सैक आर प्रेजेंट इन केस ऑफ फाउल?
Ma'am, 9.
9. फिजियोलॉजी में हम 9 पढ़ते हैं, यहाँ हम 8 पढ़ते हैं. 8 कैसे बोलते हैं देखो, सर्वाइकल देन क्लेविकुलर. ठीक है, these 2 are unpaired. Cervical air sac and clavicular air sac are unpaired. Then after there is thoracic, ठीक है, then cranial abdominal and caudal abdominal. ठीक, तो the air sac, तो पीछे के जो 3 है वो क्या है, वो paired है. So 3 into 2 6 हो गया. और clavicular and cervical air sac they are 2 in number. So here in anatomy we considered 8 air sac in case of fowl. ठीक है ना. Here we consider 8 air sac. वहां पर 9 पढ़ते हैं. क्यों? क्योंकि वहां actually this cervical air sac initially they are paired and later on they are fused to form single air sac. So that is why we consider it as a single. So cervical air sac and clavicular air sac they are unpaired and rest are paired. ठीक है. So that is how we considered 8 air sac in case of fowl. ठीक. Now in case of fowl, the respiratory system is quite associated with air sac. ठीक है. 2 lungs here also in case of fowl, and lungs are very deeply embedded in the ribs in case of fowl. मतलब अगर हमने lungs को निकालना है तो फिंगर से उनको थोड़ा सा एलिवेट करना पड़ेगा रिब से. So there are deep impression deeply embedded in the ribs. So here the lungs are, here also 2 lungs, right lung and left lung present in case of fowl, of bronchi with air sac. ठीक है. So the respiration mechanism is different in case of fowl other than mammals. So वो आप फिजियोलॉजी में पढ़ रहे होंगे, फिजियोलॉजी में आपको पढ़ाया जा रहा होगा मैकेनिज्म ऑफ रेस्पिरेशन एंड व्हाट इज द इन्वॉल्वमेंट ऑफ एयर सैक इन रेस्पिरेशन. ठीक है. सो हियर याद रखिएगा. हाँ हाँ बोलो.
आपने स्लाइड चेंज की है क्या? क्योंकि हुई नहीं शायद.
नहीं यहाँ फाउल मेरे इसमें स्लाइड में नहीं है, मैं आपको वर्बली बता रही हूँ वो चीज, इसमें नहीं है.
Okay.
ठीक है ना. हाँ, स्लाइड नहीं किया है चेंज. सो दिस इज ऑल अबाउट द लंग्स. ठीक है. अब आप लोग की ड्यूटी है, आपने घोष में राइट अप दिया हुआ है और पर्याप्त राइट अप दिया हुआ है, उस राइट अप पे आपको उसको पढ़ना है. ठीक है ना. और जो भी अभी आपको लग रहा है जो चीज समझ में नहीं आई है, वी विल डिस्कस इन टुमारो.